Guest see BoroFanTV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've beaten Bristol City 2-1. I have Youssef with me. Youssef, have you got a room in Wembley for me, mate?
Do you know what? The first time I think this season where the fans actually believe, they're not just saying we're going to, get promoted, they actually believe it. And the noise levels in the second half was unreal. And they were singing it, they were singing all the songs and the chants with a real belief that we're actually going to do it, And I mean, it's just, normally I'm not lost for words, but today I'm a little bit lost for words. It's just, the dream's still alive.
Like you say, that belief, once George Friend scored that equaliser, you could feel a bit of the tension being taken away from the support. And like you say, the crowd just got behind him and they pushed the team on.
Absolutely. I mean, when we went 1-0 down, it was almost like, oh, here we go again kind of thing. And the atmosphere was a bit quiet. No one was really singing. But once George got that goal, it helped everything, And it just gave the belief again. We had a few chances, I think, second half. The keeper made an amazing, I think, one-hand save. I can't remember who it was from. But yeah, we had one or two chances, and just absolutely delighted that we were able to win the game. And we played well, against a playoff rival. We played well and we won. So that's two fantastic bonuses.
We need George to come out and explain that celebration.
I don't know what that was about. I mean, he celebrated and then he sort of came towards the fans, and I don't know what that meant. I'm not even going to attempt to copy what he did, but to be fair, he doesn't score much often. He scored obviously at QPR, and today's the second goal of the season. But another set-piece goal, 2 goals. Since Pulis has come in, we tend to score from corners, free kicks, throw-ins, and again today we scored from 2 set pieces, and 2 defenders scored again. And Danny Ayala, I mean, he's on fire, isn't he? I know we've only got Bristol City as our fit striker, but if Ayala continues his form, then do we need a striker kind of thing?
If Patrick is badly injured and he's not going to come back, and we do have to go with a Sambalonga, do you feel as if a Sambalonga, if he does get 2, 3 or 4 games, it'll be good for the playoffs if we get there to have him firing?
Yeah, he's a confidence player, and he's someone who, you've got to remember, he had a bit of a serious injury at Forest, a couple of 2 serious knee injuries, and this, season's the longest run he had under Gary Monk for a long time, and then towards, when Pulis first came, I think one of the first things he did was subbed him off after 50 minutes at Preston, and he hasn't really been in the side since. But he's a confidence player, and he hasn't been playing much, but he's fit now. I think he's fit, and he just needs to start scoring goals. His goal against Burton was obviously very important for his confidence, and he just needs to get another goal and keep the confidence up. And he's against Derby County. He's got a good record against them. He's obviously an ex-Forest player. That's on one of their rivals. So I think he's going to do it again next week for sure.
How important was it today to come from a goal behind, where in the past we've struggled, our heads have gone down, and like you say, as a fan, you start thinking, well, that's it, we're a goal down. But today, like you say, they totally turned the tide on Bristol City, and they never got a kick after we went 1-1.
No, it's true. I mean, this season we've struggled when we've gone 1-0 down, but great comeback from the lads, and obviously, Friend getting a goal from nothing, that helped the confidence of everyone, and the fact that we did it against a playoff rival is another bonus. It's not one of the lower league teams. It's a direct promotion rival, and beating them, it will probably all but rules them out of the playoff race now, because obviously our gap is good, and now we're 5th. So we just got to keep believing, and we. Of course we want to finish 5th, because if we finish 5th, we play the team that's 4th rather than the team that's 3rd, because it's likely to be probably Fulham if Fulham don't make it, or Cardiff, or so it's going to be tricky. Personally, you want to finish 5th because it increases your chances of getting promoted for sure.
Were you surprised to see Pulis going with the same 11 today, Youssef?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Surprised, but also not surprised. Personally, I would have liked to have seen a few more changes. I thought Fabio deserved to start, and I thought Jack Harrison could have got a start at Sambalonga, but for whatever reason, he's picked the same 11, apart from obviously Clayton coming in for Ledbetter. So it was a surprise in the sense that we needed to make changes, but also wasn't a surprise based on Tony Pulis' selection. It suggests that he tends to pick the same 11. He's got a trusted 11, and that's his trusted 11.
So are we all coming to Youssef's house in May?
As it's Ali Brownlee's birthday today, and as the famous Ali Brownlee said, everyone around my house for a PARMO. If we win at Wembley, everyone around my house for a PARMO.
Youssef.
No worries.
Thanks for coming on BoroFanTV.